Uh-oh, looks like I'm live. A little early. Hang on, guys. I hit a wrong button. Hang on. Okay, so we're getting started early. Let me get over here. I was just getting set up and see that chat is totally messed up. Welcome everybody to a little bit early stream. It happens sometimes, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and go with it instead of stopping and starting again. So let me go fix that chat though. It's going to look a little weird. I do not know why it keeps doing that. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So welcome everybody to an early stream. I was just trying to check some things out, and well, you know, sometimes it happens. You hit the wrong button, and yeah, we're a little bit live, a little bit early today, going live, but we're going to go with it. So welcome everybody. We've got a good show. We've got obviously the Transformers Earth Wars news. We've got a new Prime Core coming. Plus, we've got a pretty cool bundle in the store. And this weekend's event, I think some people are going to be actually pretty happy about it. So let's go ahead and let's see if I can get over to hit the right button this time. Let's see, are we there? Yes, we are. Let me see where that is, because I am totally was not 100% ready. And, oh, that looks so weird. Okay, here we go. So, bear with me, guys. Thank you so much for actually showing up. I really do appreciate everybody. Let me go ahead and say hi to everybody before we get going. I saw Zalan in the stream, and he's one of our non-toxic gamers, and he's actually got a YouTube channel. I'm going to throw a link there in the description. He streams Dawn of Titans, and he's actually also getting pretty hyped up, and he's got me hyped up about a new game coming called Rift of Rygard. It's not out yet, but they do have a Kickstarter going for it, and if you go and pledge a certain amount, you can actually be part of the beta, but we haven't really seen much about it, but we're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about Transformers Earth Wars. Angela White, Hockey Gamer, G1 Red Alert, Grand Galvatron, Nemesis Nem, Kiefer Knight. I saw Cameron Moore in here, Pete Francis Jr., Primex 007, Skylinks 54. Hey, thanks for voting on that poll, and I thought it was so cool that we actually were warring with your alliance, as you called that out, and sorry for the way that turned out for you guys, but I do have to tell people about how that went, because I was actually watching at the end, and it was actually really crazy how that all worked out. So we will talk about our last war with totally forget the name, but we'll talk about it there. But it was Skylinks 54's alliance, and yes, I do actually have a bundle of crystals to crack open when we get there. Okay, so Transformers Earth Wars news. Ba Weep Grana Weep Nini Bong. The new Prime Core is about to arrive in the game, and we also have our second chance to get the Sentius twins. If you guys haven't heard, these guys are basically the new Gnaw. They're event-only bots. You can only get them from crystals in the event. When their last event, their first one was the Equilibrium event, they came out, they were exceedingly rare. Super, super rare. The good news is, they're not going to be that rare this time, and probably for any time going forward. So that's the good news. Let's see. Okay, so we're talking. The name of the event is DEFCON 2, and you can see that little logo up there. That is the Quintus Prime Core. So this is an alliance event. It's a prestige event. There's 60 prestiges, and if you complete all 60, you get 3,000 Prime Core shards. 3,000 premium shards, that's 3 premium crystals, 3 million energon and alloy, and 60 prime protector crystals, which will contain a chance to get 2, 3, or 4-star Sentius twin. That's right, they added the 2-star. The 2-star was not available in the last event. They added the 2-star because I think enough people said, hey, you know, it would be nice to have the 2-star because I'm still growing and 2-stars are still useful. I know for my free-to-play account, 2-stars are just as useful, because I've got some 2-stars that I've been using that are starting to max out. The Optimus Prime is maxed at 40. Ultra Magnus just got maxed at 40. So even 2-star bots are helpful on free-to-play accounts. And I need to make sure I'm not pressing wrong buttons over here. that happened too much already. So I see Sparkletron's in the chat. You're actually not late. I'm early because I accidentally hit the stream button and everybody showed up and I figured, what the heck, let's go with it. So yes, also there's 3 or 4 star shards and some shark attack boosters, and of course bonus XP. It's triple XP. Super chat from Zalon, thank you. Says thanks for the shout out and nice hat. Yeah, I've got a new Autobot hat. I've actually had this hat for a while. I've just actually been going with the other one, but I wore it a lot on London and it got a little sweaty, so I need to go wash that. So I pulled out my backup. So, but thanks for the compliments on the hat. And of course now my photos app is just kind of sitting there and spinning and not wanting to change the photo. Okay, so we'll just how are you guys doing? We'll just sit here and wait while it works itself out. Oh boy, so many good things to show you guys, and the equipment just does not want to work. Let's see, Joshua Slade says time to level as well because we got all that extra XP. That's right. Joe Stewart asked for a shout out for Ramquake84. We got, there you go, buddy. Spider says shout out for Alpha Prime. Yep, there you go. Oh, not sure what's going on there. Let's move off of that and see if I can change something with this. Bear with me, guys. I've got some good stuff, and this thing just does not want to work. I'm going to close that program down, if it even lets me close it down. It is completely locking up my entire computer over here. Fortunately, it's not messing up the stream, at least I don't think. So, Dirty Spot's in the house. We're having problems with our news photo app here, so I'm going to try to... You know what? I think it might be working, maybe. Yeah, you know what? As soon as you threaten to kill it, it decides to start working. So, all right, let's get back over to the photos. Okay, you behave, photos, because I've got the photo killer up there. All right, so Dirty Spot says blame it on Soldier. Yeah, well, that's funny. Luke Bartelli did not get the $100 bundle. I got the $40 bundle. But okay, so yeah, we pretty much already talked about this. It's a Alliance Totalizer 3 triple XP. Got to be an Alliance. You got to be headquarters 4. Battle zones. They're the standard battle zones. I probably could have just told you guys that, and we're spinning again. Okay, here we go. Here's the Totalizer prizes. It's 7,000 points per prestige, going 60 prestiges. That's 420,000 Alliance points to complete this. This should be no problem for a lot of you guys based on what I saw in the last weekend's event. Lots of people finished that with over 1 million points. There's man, people are scoring higher and higher every week. But yes, so there's all your prizes. You start off getting some alloy, then you get some prime core shards, premium shards, and more prime core shards, energon, some more prime core shards, and then finally a prime protector crystal. Again, each one of them contains one of these. Could be a 4-star Sentius Magnus or Malus, or a 3-star, or even a 2-star. Or it could have also 2,000 spark, 100 3-star shards, 100 4-star shards, or a Mark III shark attack boost. And I love those shark attack boosts. So let's talk about this new prime core, the Quintus Prime. I actually think this is a cool prime core. It's actually available to try out in the challenge battle right now. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. They actually have this on Gnaw, and once I tell you the ability, if you don't already know, you'll know why. The ability is each time a building or outpost bot is destroyed, you create a Sharktacon with a percentage of your health and damage that lasts for 7 seconds. And this works. It's not just a defense or outpost bot, that the bot that has a core on. It's any defense. So every time something gets destroyed, another Sharkticon pops out, and you just have a, if go play the challenge battle, trust me, there are Sharkticons everywhere. It's great. I had a great time playing that. I actually did that 2 or 3 times, and it's a lot of fun. So here's a tip for this. It might be obvious, but you can take advantage of this by equipping it on one of your most long-lasting bots. Again, just like the Alpha Trion Prime Core, just like the Solus Prime Core, you want this on a bot who doesn't die quickly, because every time something gets destroyed, a new Sharkticon shows up to help you out. So you want this on a bot that sticks around. So this might be good for a gunner, or it might just be good for a really high health tank. You know what kind of bots that you have going into battle. You should know which ones tend to not die in any battle. One of those is the one who should get this Prime Core, alright? So, and they did also say go try it out in the challenge battle. Cameron Moore is saying Ultra Magnus. Yeah, he's another one that has a high amount of health. Alright, so we talked about the Halloween bundle. So this is actually a pretty nice little bundle. It is the first time that Gnaw is in a bundle. Prior to this, the only way to get Gnaw for either faction was from an event. Now, they've got Gnaw crystals out there that you can buy in a bundle. And I think they're on their way to having Gnaw be available in the standard crystals, like premiums and free crystals. Because, basically, like we said before, the Sentius twins, Sentius Magnus and Sentius Malus, have basically replaced those guys as event-only bots. So... But also in this bundle, we'll see, you can kind of check it out there. On the Autobot side, you've got Grimlock, Cheetor, and Cosmos. And on the Decepticon side, you've got Razor Claw, Black Arachnia, and Mindwipe. Mindwipe is... and Black Arachnia. Oh, those are some spooky-looking bots there, I'll tell you that. And this is actually what they say about the challenge battle. All claws and jaws, their fangs ready to clang. In the shadows, these creeps rattle, awaiting for you in the next challenge battle. Don't forget to play the Halloween challenge battle, and if look at the way the defenses are laid out, it looks kind of like a skull. And they actually mentioned that in the story that goes along with it. So their Red Alert says, so my 2, 3, and 4-star Nas won't be special anymore. Yeah, not as special anymore. I mean, more and more people have been starting to get the 3 and the 4-star and even the 2-star. For the longest time, I only had the 2-star. I did get a 3-star in that final event, though, but still looking for that 4-star. There is, now we're talking about some bugs they're looking at. There's been a lot of reports, and I have seen this myself as well. If you saw my grind stream from Sunday, and I did a little bit more grinding with just leveling up Cheetor, yeah, I've come across this where you activate the ability and they just kind of, it's like a treadmill popped up too, and they're just running in place. So yeah, so they're actually looking into that, trying to figure out what's going on. Angela White's asking, is Laser Optimus or Skylinks good bots? No and yes. Laser Optimus, I'm not a huge fan of. I mean, he's strong, he's a good tank, and that ability is okay. I'm not a big fan of it because he just is stuck there for so very long, and it makes him kind of vulnerable. I don't think he puts up any defensive shield to reduce the damage, which I think would be a great buff for Laser Optimus and Armada Megatron, similar to what they've done for the Sentius twins, because they're in that spider tank mode, very similar to what Laser Optimus and Armada Megatron do. They're in that mode for quite a while, doing some damage, but they also reduce the damage while they're in that mode. And I think that would be a good buff for Laser Optimus and Armada Megatron, is to add that reduced damage while they're in that mode. Would make them their ability much better. And Skylinks is just awesome. He is the strongest bot toe-to-toe in the game, just based on the base stats. So, and yes, his ability is great, especially when you can stack the abilities. You send the Flame Strike and then the Plasma Shroud, or vice versa. They have additional abilities, and I think that's really great. And the Transformers Earth Wars streams have gone to a every other week kind of a thing, so this is their off week. We won't be seeing a stream from them tomorrow. So this is your only choice to get your only chance. That's the word I was trying to get. This is your only chance to get Transformers Earth Wars news in a live stream this week. Is right here on this channel. But there's other guys putting out videos. Sunstreaker Waza, Alpha Prime, and there's a few other guys out there that are actually putting out some good videos. Okay, there's the Halloween bundle. I think I forgot to take that picture out. And, of course, now we're stuck on that one. What is going on with my photos? Okay. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about this Alliance War. Okay, so I checked into this Alliance War. This was a little bit earlier today. It's Phoenix Sentinel. This is Skylink's 54's Alliance. We were fighting their Alliance. So I checked in here. Look at this. It's like 2 minutes left. And we're down by 10. The non-toxic gamers, we were down by 10. I'm like, oh, this is going to be so tough losing by 10. Man, I really hope somebody's out there able to get in there and just get one more battle in, one more battle in. And as I'm sitting there watching this, my prayers were answered. With a minute left, I see that score change to 13:05, and we ended up taking the victory by 5 points. So sorry, Skylinks 54, about that, but I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, you guys did real good. You scored. You really pretty much tore up our defenses. You didn't get my base though. You know, none of you guys got my base. But yeah, so I want to give a shout out to Razor Master 4. I was like, whoa, who got that? And he's like, I did. I just happened to get in there. See, and this is why anybody who's in an alliance, when there's alliance wars, go in there and try. 15 points. If that's all you can get is base 1 and get those 15 points, it can make a difference between a win or a loss. So get in there when there's wars going on. Give it a try. If you can get 15 points, if you could get 10 points, if you could get 5 points, it can make a difference. All right, so that's all the photos I've got, which is good because that app has been being a pain tonight. So let's go over here. We're in the game now. Yeah, Dirty Spot's telling you how to do a headquarters snipe with Skylinks. Throw out the flame, then a plasma, then 2 flames, and that's what does maximum damage. And really, that's best on the headquarters. On any other defense, chances are you're going to destroy it before you get all 4 of those abilities done. And so because what you do is you put the flame out, then you do the plasma shroud, and that increases the damage. And then while that plasma shroud is active and you hit it with the flame strike, it causes an explosion. But on the headquarters, it's still burning. If you can get another flame strike in quickly, you'll get another explosion. So if you want to set that off again, you just start with another flame strike. I've demonstrated this a few times on this channel. Sunstreaker Waza's got a thing on his channel, and so yeah, definitely do that. Red Alert's got 40 points. See, we needed every single one of those points. So I'm very proud of the non-toxic gamers in that war, because we're actually doing pretty well in the Silver League. It's been tough. I mean, every time we get into the Silver, we've been getting spanked, but we've actually got 2 or 3 wins in the Silver League. So that's actually pretty good. Okay, so let's go crack some crystals. What do you say? Son of a thingy, yes. We'll go get some crystals. So I wasn't trying to call out the Phoenix Sentinel, say trying to gloat or anything. It was actually really good. I was excited about that, and I want to thank all you guys for the ability, for that opportunity to do that. So, all right. So, of these crystals, we've got Grimlock, we've got Gnaw, we've got Cosmos, we've got Cheetor. Of these, the only one that I have a 4-star of is Grimlock. I don't have the 4-star Cheetor. Yeah, I got the 5-star, but I don't have the 4-star. I don't have the 4-star Cosmos. I don't have a 4-star Gnaw. So we've got a lot of chances to get some good bots out of these bundles here. So let's go ahead and start with the ones that we've got a bunch of. Let's go with the Cheetor Pistol. And of course, these, as like with any of these, so here we got Blaster here. Any bot could still show up. So we could still see that 4-star Rust Dust. And I do have that avatar engaged. See what we get. All right, so the Cheetor crystal did give us a Cheetor. It's not quite the level that we wanted. We got another Cheetor there. Texatron, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the luck. Josh was saying we need Rust Dust. Hey, that was a 3-star Cheetor, wasn't it? Grimlock, you're coming out of the wrong crystal, man. You're supposed to come for the other crystal. But hey, oh, look at that. A silver Grimlock's crown. Too bad I'm not a big fan of the crown power core, though. Oh, thought about it for a second. Oh, look at that. We got an Optimus Prime. It's just a 2-star, though, and with a few bronze prime matrices. Matrices? In math, a matrix would be matrices, but since this is a thing, matrix... There's no plural for matrix because there's only one matrix of leadership, so we'll just quit worrying about that. Let's keep going through the Cheetor crystals as we pull the Mirage there. Now we got an Ironhide. What is it about Ironhide that anytime that you say his name, you gotta go, Ironhide? There's a Skylynx. A few more Cheetor crystals. Got a Power Glide. But Prime! Red Alert says. Ironhide, I want you to make a special run to Autobot City on Earth. But Prime! Listen, Ironhide. that's Peter Cullen talking to himself. That's what's so great about that scene. Uh-oh, here we go. We're going up. 4 stars. Do we got Cheetor? No, we've got Sideswipe. A wild Sideswipe appears. I totally did not have my eyes on this guy, and not super excited about him, but you know what? It's a 4-star, and I'll take him, and I'll level him, and you know, he's got that glass gas ability. We're talking about that new raid mode coming, and you know, these glass gas ability guys can actually be pretty helpful. So he might actually be pretty good in there. So we'll see. Let's keep going through the Cheetor crystals. I wouldn't mind seeing Hotspot come through as a 4-star. We'll just run these Cheetor crystals right out. Then we'll move over to, I think, what is it? Cosmos is the next one with the large amount. Thought about it. It's too soon to get another one, I think. Although, you know, I have opened 2 4-stars in a row on 2 consecutive crystals. So it's not unthinkable. Hey, there's Rust Dust. We need to slap a couple more stars on her, though. And here's the last Cheetor crystal. Texatron, your chant seemed to work. Apparently we need a few more people to be doing that chant, though, because we need more stars on her. Okay, so we got this over here, and I think this is a 3-star. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and get it on the Decepticon side. Open that up. It's a duplicate Decepticon. It's a duplicate Hunger. And a silver enhanced ordnance. That's nice. I'll take that. Here's somebody who could probably use an enhanced ordnance. Cosmos crystals. We got a Cosmos. And we got another Optimus Prime coming through the crystal. Sparkletron saying, wouldn't it be cool to have generic Autobots and Decepticons? I don't know. I would much rather have the characters that we know. If we ever run out of characters that we can have, then sure, let's go ahead and throw some generic ones in there. But I like having the marquee characters. As we pull a duplicate Pyromagna. Who's next out of the Cosmos crystals? It's Blaster. 2 stars. Still looking for a 4-star him, too. There's a Cosmos showing up. Firefly. Skylink 54 said, go Rust Dust, go! And Grand Galvatron is saying, it's like, yeah, and even more characters like the twins. Yeah, I think that's really cool that we were able to get brand new characters in Transformers universe that are canon characters. They are actually new Transformers characters, and they debuted in this game. So I think that is really, really cool. There's more Cosmos. Got a few more Cosmos crystals to get through because we pull a Hot Rod. Chris Dodd's asking, how's life treating me? Life's treating me pretty good. I can't really complain. I got over that cold that I had last week, and man, I could not believe how quick. I just had one like about a month prior, and man, it's terrible because it really messes up the ability to do videos stuff. There's a 3-star Cosmos we pulled. Plus it also wears you down. Oh look, Trax showed up. Looking for a 4-star him too. Jazz. Down to the last 4 Cosmos crystals. Are we going to get lucky again? Got a Drift. Not so lucky that time. We did get a silver power core on a 2-star dupe though. That's pretty lucky. There's another Cosmos. Alright, Texatron's got the good chant going. He's actually specifying which star that we want for Rust Dust. There's Cosmos. One last Cosmos crystal. Because he would be... Cosmos, I'm thinking, is going to be really good for the raid events as well. Thinking about it. Oh, no. We just get a Perceptor. Alright. Let's see. Jared Barber say you got a 2-star Scavenger and Deathsaurus out of 2 crystals, and a 3-star Skull Smasher and a 3-star crystal. That's really cool. Alright, let's look at some Grimlock crystals, shall we? Get a Springer. We get a Rodimus Prime, a 3-star Rodimus Prime even, but we can't get that Rodimus Prime power core. I think, because I don't even remember what it does, but I remember it was a good power core, that Rodimus Prime Matrix. I just cannot get one of those. There's another Rodimus Prime. Are we going to do it? Oh, it's a 2-star. I wouldn't want that one anyway. It's a Death Pulse. The last Grimlock crystal gives us Prowl, everyone's favorite table flipper. And we're down to the main event, Gnaw crystals. Now, of course, these are not just Gnaw, the standard crystals, but Gnaw has a slightly higher chance of showing up. We've got the 2, we've got the 3. Are we going to find the 4? Let's get to it. Well, we found a Gnaw. That's not the Gnaw that we wanted. Got 2, 3 more. There's a Pipes. Two more. Oh, so close. There's another Gnaw. It's a 2-star. I almost want to get this bundle on the Decepticon side so I can get the Gnaw for the Decepticon side, but you know what? I got so many good Decepticons I don't really need to. Last chance for a 4-star Gnaw. Right now, anyway. Oh, didn't happen. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and get out of there. So, man, it's been a long time since Sideswipe came out. That was way back. He came out opposite Viper, I remember, because that was, I was just starting my Decepticon account, and I think that was the first time I actually spent money on the Decepticon account. I got a $10 bundle of Viper crystals, and I was lucky enough to pull a 4-star Viper. I think that was my first 4-star on my Decepticon account, was Viper. So Cameron Moore says no, I'm sorry, Grand Galvatron says he was the second event bot. So yeah, Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, in my Decepticon account, or the Alliance at that time only had like 5 people in it, so there was no chance we were even coming close to the 60,000 to get the 2-star. So I was like, you know, I'm going to buy some crystals and see if we can get them, because that was one of the few times where they actually had the event bot in the crystals at the same time as the event. So, all right, so let's go take a look at Sideswipe, because he's there and he's the new bot. So there he is. There's his stats. Personal safety often takes a backseat to Sideswipe's reckless but brave actions, though don't doubt for a moment that it's #1 he's looking out for. Though less cold-blooded than his twin brother Sunstreaker, Sideswipe will use any dirty, underhanded tactic he can think of to come out on top. But being on Earth has taught him other priorities, like saving innocent species caught in the crossfire. So yeah, he's a little bit of a loose cannon. So there's Sideswipe. I do kind of wish they would have changed his mode to be a little bit more Sideswipey instead of just kind of a red Sunstreaker. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Okay. See, 55R is asking, when are they ever going to match Viper with an Autobot? Well, technically Viper is matched with Stormclash right now. They're the opposites, although Stormclash does have just the standard airstrike, whereas Viper has that acid carpet bomb thing, similar to Power Glide but with acid pellets. It's unpredictable. That's the thing I don't like about it, is it's unpredictable. So honestly, I'm fine not getting an Autobot with that ability. Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably not on the radar, because what they got to come up with is they got to come up with a flyer for the Autobots that has that ability, and then a flyer for the Decepticons that they can give the airstrike to. So that would actually be what they'd have to do. So I don't know if they have plans for that or not. They seem to be favoring brand new abilities, things we've never seen before, as opposed to rehashing other abilities. So I'm not really counting on seeing an Autobot version of Viper, but you never know, it could happen. I mean, it would be fair, because I mean, like I said, Stormclash with that airstrike ability is much better than the counterpart Viper. So, oh, son of a thing, he says he's going to get a Halloween bundle. So, yeah, Sparkletron's saying, yes, if you notice, the Decepticon Viper has a Cobra symbol from G.I. Joe. Are you right? I don't know. Let's go find out. So I do have Viper on my Decepticon side. There he is. Can we see? Can we see? It's a little hard to see, but they're on the wing inside of and even on his chest. Well, he's got the Decepticon symbol on the chest. But if you look on the wing, it is kind of a Cobra symbol with the Decepticon inside. And in fact, it's based very much on the toy. The toy is exactly this. It's a blue Power Glide with that Cobra / Decepticon symbol, because the story behind Viper, where he came from, was the G.I. Joe Cobra at the bad guys. If you're not familiar with it, the Cobra is the bad guys, and they actually had a jet that was the same A10 Warthog that Power Glide is. That was this color, and I'm pretty sure it was the Viper jet. So they've basically, this guy right here is a Transformers G.I. Joe crossover. Now, obviously in G.I. Joe, the jet did not transform. It was just a jet that had a pilot and got blown out of the sky by G.I. Joes. But here, in this game, and even in the toy line, the Combiner Wars toy line, Viper was basically a Power Glide clone. And was, that's why it's got the Cobra symbol on there. It's because it was based on that Cobra toy. And Texatron's confirming that, yes, the jet was indeed called a Viper. You get it? Cobra, Viper. Cobra wasn't very creative. I mean, they had Cobra as their name, and then pretty much everything they had was some kind of a riff on snakes. So they went with a theme, and they stuck with it. So you gotta give Cobra credit for sticking with that theme of the snakes and all of that. So Ninja Squirrel's asking, do you know if any PS4 games are planned for development from Hasbro via the Space Ape trip? No, the Space Ape develops mobile. They work on the phones. They don't develop console games, and I don't think that they're necessarily in contact with other game companies, you know, even console, even though they're not really competitors with the console. But no, there was nothing, no indication of that at all. So, oh, let's see. Salon saying Cobra. Oh my goodness, how did Chris Latta ever do those Starscream and Cobra Commander voices? Just that little cry right there killed my voice. That's crazy. But yeah, so it's pretty cool that, you know, remember that episode Only Human, where that was one of the episodes where Cobra Commander actually showed up. They called him Old Snake, but he was obviously Cobra Commander, wearing the he had a trench coat and a big Carmen Sandiego hat, but he had that silver face, which obviously Cobra Commander, and he worked with some weird futuristic mafia guy who was mad at the Autobots for some reason, and then they brought him as Prime, RC, Springer, and Ultra Magnus and turned them into humans. And I always thought that episode was really funny because when they come out of the thing, they've got their underwear on, because you can't have naked people in a children's cartoon, so obviously. But somehow they escape, and they go look in a dumpster, and they find these jumpsuits or whatever, which somehow coincidentally happen to match the colors that they are as robots. So clearly they did that so the children could follow that, yes, this one is Rodimus Prime, this one's Springer RC. But can you imagine the odds if like your color was like green and orange or whatever, and then you just happen to scramble for clothes, and the first thing you find is your exact colors? That's crazy. So looks like Bulkhead from Titan Slayers is in the stream. Welcome, my friend. Jeremy Plays showed up. Welcome to the stream. Sharksy says snakes. Yeah, I tell you what, I can tell you why Indiana Jones and G.I. Joe never did a crossover, because Indiana Jones is not a fan of snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? You know? So oh, the camera more saying bad comedy. He said that before I made my jokes, so that's okay. That's okay. Skull Slayer's asking, did someone join our alliance this week? Yeah, I can't remember who. Was that you? Was that you who joined our alliance? Let's see. Skyly54 is saying the favorite combiner is Volcanicus. So, you know what? While we're here, I think I'm gonna go buy another bundle. Let's go crack some more crystals. I know we got 8 days to do this. But we had some pretty good luck tonight, though, didn't we? That sound means money was spent. Alright, let's get back over here. We are ready to go for our second round of this Halloween bundle. Hopefully we'll be getting some other 4-stars. We did get that side swipe earlier. But let's go back and start with Cheetor. This time we'll do a different strategy. We'll run Cheetor and Cosmos down, and then we'll go across the board. So this one's a Cosmos crystal. Sharksy's saying his favorite combiner is Bruticus. Saw somebody else saying their favorite combiner was Volcanicus. In the game, Volcanicus by far is my favorite combiner. And just in general, as a toy, I gotta go with Computron, because back as a kid in G1, Computron was the only one that I actually completed. And I still have him, but I've talked about this before. But poor old Nose Cone, I twisted his head straight off long ago. There's a Cheetor out of a Cheetor crystal. Go back over to Cosmos here. So thought about it for a second. Brings out Optimus Primal. Well, that's just Prime. Got an Ironhide. That's right, we're looking for rust dust again. Well, looks like we got another probably 3-star crystal waiting for us. Perceptor. Cheetor. Gives us a power glide. Cosmos gives us a huffer. Huffer. Oh, nobody wants huffer. Cheetor. Thinking about it. Oh, it's just a duplicate blaster. What do I think about the new headquarters cores? To be honest with you, I kind of like the ones that we had already, because I mean, yes, I know it does reduce the damage that you take from special abilities on the headquarters, but I'm not real sure if that's a if that's really a tactic that a lot of people use. I mean, maybe it is, because that they wouldn't. I mean, they've got all sorts of stats on this game. Trust me, they know everything that you do. They know everything that everybody does. So they can go look up those stats. And so if they're making it, if it wasn't useful, if nobody was doing it, then they wouldn't have made it. So people must be doing it. And of course, remember, combiner abilities, and even just a normal standard combiner attack counts as a special ability on the headquarters. So even when you're attacking using combiners on a headquarter, even at lower levels, they only do half the damage. Alright, so let's go back to opening another Cheetor crystal. Bryson Cool saying, hey, if you're looking for Alliance, join the NTG mini bots. Texatron's our commander over there. There's we got a few more Cheetor. Uh-oh, here we go. We're lighting it up. We've gone 4 stars. And it's a Cheetor. Now, of course, okay, my jackpot sound effect goes a little bit too long. But naturally, I've got the 5-star. People are like, who needs the 4-star? Well, I'll tell you what. The 4-star is still good. You can't use them both on the same team. But you know what? You got multiple teams. There's no reason why you can't use the 4-star and the 5-star. So I'm very happy with that. Plus, also on my collections page, it fills in one of those blanks on the Beast Wars section there. So, all right, cool. So let's see. Can we do the same thing? Oh my goodness, we're doing it with Cosmos. Oh my goodness, can you believe this? I told you I've done 2 in a row before. I've done 2 in a row again. This is crazy. And it's actually the bots from the crystals they're supposed to be for. You know, I don't know if should I go get that Gnaw right now? Could I get 3 in a row? I'm going to go do that. Can we get 3 in a row? That Gnaw crystal. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm pushing my luck a little bit there. Okay. We'll go ahead and finish getting through these Cheetor and Cosmos crystals. But, oh man, can you believe that? 2 in a row! Oh my goodness! The only thing that would be better would be Rust Dust. The only thing that would be better would be Rust Dust. So, hey look, there's a G1 Jazz Core coming out of there. And a Pyra Magna. Man, that's unbelievable. Got Silverbolt. Yeah, Zalon saying good choice of going back in. I was thinking the same thing, my friend. Oh, there's a Storm Clash. Yeah, you know, sometimes you get lucky like that, and you'll get 2 of them out of a bundle, and then there's other times where you go 3, 4, 5 bundles deep, and you won't get anything. I've actually gotten one of these bundles before and never even saw a 3-star. It was 2 stars the whole way. Oh, I thought about it again. I thought we were going to get crazy lucky on this bundle. But now we're just getting a 2-star smoke screen that time. We still got quite a few to go. Okay, so we're even across the board, except for I went and tried my luck with that Gnaw crystal. All right, so Jeremy Plays is predicting Rust Dust incoming. So let's go ahead and go straight across. We'll go Cheetor Crystal, gives us a Perceptor. Chrome Reaper, welcome to the stream. Good Cosmos Crystal. Gives us a Storm Clash. 55 Rs, giving kisses to Nightbot. Grimlock Crystal. Gives us a Pipes. Briggeron's Rim says he's got Huffer for 6 months. He's only level 7. Yeah. Excuse me. Compared to a lot of other bots, Huffer is not that exciting. So, okay, Cheetor Crystal again. Gives us a Sludge. It's so nice to call him Sludge and not Slog anymore. Ooh, look at that. Give a 3-star Sludge and a gold power core. The reflective coating's not bad. Reflective coating's not a bad core. Back to the Cosmos Crystals. Gives us another Cosmos. Grimlock Crystal again. Ooh, thought about it. It's another Sludge. Gotta love that Volcanica Spark. Okay, we're at the Gnaw Crystal. No, it's a Slug. Back on the other side to Cheetor. Gives us an Optimus Prime. 3-star Optimus Prime with a armor core. Cosmos Crystals gives us Alpha Bravo. Two more Grimlock Crystals left. Here's one of them. Gives us another Alpha Bravo. Gnaw Crystal. Fingers crossed. Gives us a Hot Rod. And last run, we've got Cheetor Crystal. Oh, thought about it, but it gives us Mr. Shoulder Pads himself, Laser Optimus. Last Cosmos Crystal. Gives us a Cosmos. Last Grimlock Crystal gives us Grimlock. He finally showed up out of his crystal. We had him already though, but we knew that. And the last Gnaw Crystal. Are we going to be happy? You know what? We're already happy no matter who comes out of here. Okay, so we're not super happy, but we're still happy. Because, man, back-to-back Cheetor and Cosmos out of those crystals. Unbelievable. And I'm so glad you guys were all here to share that with me. Okay, so we do actually have another crystal. And we'll go ahead and get it on the Autobot side this time because Elita 1 is out there in these 3-star crystals. So could we find the 3-star Elita 1? No. We got a Rodimus Prime. And he gives us a Silver Rodimus Prime Matrix, finally. So, alright. Sharksy's asking, why not get another one? Well, you know why? Because I'm pretty happy with my results. I got 3 4-stars out of these 2 bundles, and I'm not made of money. You know, to be honest with you, I would love to keep going after Gnaw, but I have a feeling we'll be seeing a full Gnaw bundle at some point in the future. I mean, it could be months down the road, but where you could actually go and buy just 20 Gnaw crystals. I think that would be actually probably the best chance to go get that Gnaw. And man, yeah. So that was that was fun. So let's go check out these power cores here. So we've got, where is it? The bot specific power cores. So there is that Rodimus Prime's Matrix, 8% reduced damage from shock towers, beam lasers, and autocannons. I told you guys this is a good core. So now the question is, okay, so I do have a Rodimus Prime Matrix already on a 2-star Rodimus Prime, but I've been waiting for this silver or a gold. So now the question is, do I want to put this on my 4-star or my 3-star Rodimus Prime? And, you know, I'm not real sure. And I don't have a whole lot of Energon. I mean, yeah, 2.3 million. But what I'm actually trying to save up for, guys, is this guy right here. I've got his ability at level 9, and I want to take it to 10. Because this is the guy who deserves a level 10 ability. And look at that, 5.9 million. I basically have to max my Energon to get this on here. Now, I could, I'm pretty sure I've got the Energon in my inventory, and I don't know what I'm saving it for, if not for something like this. Not sure. I don't know. What do you guys think? You want to see Star Saber go to level 10 ability, or you want to see that that power core go on Rodimus Prime? I'll do one or the other, because I'm pretty sure I have the Energon in here. Yeah, see, I got 1 million there. I got 950, 850. Yeah, I definitely got enough Energon in the inventory to get that up there. So what do you want to see? You want to see the level 10? I got some got a lot of people saying
just do it.
So so we're gonna go ahead and get fill up the Energon. So let's go ahead and do that. So 5.9 million we're heading towards. Let's go ahead and use this 950. Use it 850. I wish it wouldn't scroll back up to the top. Can we use another 850? Boom, there we go. Alright guys. Maxing out my first bot's ability and maxing them out. Star Saber, 4-star Star Saber, Blazing Storm, 750,000 spark. And we got it in there again. Cameron Moore's calling for it.
Just do it!
There we go. Boom! Star Saber, level 10. He's bot level 49 right now with the Alchemist Prime Core on him, and that took him over 2,000. That's my first bot over 2,000 power. Oh my goodness. And his damage now does 1,712 damage for each defense that he swipes across. So yes, this guy, yeah, the ability is a maximum level. I never thought I would see that. I never thought I would see that. But you know, there was a couple of streams ago I was talking about, hey, you know, I've got almost 3 million spark that I just don't do that. I'm just using Energon for other things. And then I had 2 different people point out, hey man, 3 million is the cap. If you hit 3 million, you're going to be losing spark. You better go spend that. And one of them said, hey, you know, by the way, you should max out that Star Saber, get him to level 10. And I was like, you're right. I'm going to do it. So there we are. Skylynx may be the most powerful bot. If I had him at the same level 49 and a level 10 ability, Skylynx would be stronger than Star Saber. But I think Star Saber is still a better bot just because his ability just causes such huge swath of damage. But you know, Skylynx is pretty right up there though. All right. Hey, Cameron Moore saying, hey, you got more Energon there in your inventory. I do. Yeah, I do. I got a lot of alloy in there too. You know, I save it for a rainy day, and you know, even when it's raining, I still just don't go use it. I don't know why. I don't use it. So, but yeah, you guys want to go see Star Saber in battle? I want to see Star Saber in battle. All right, so where is he? He's over here. I'm gonna take Skylynx off. He was just on there for one of our roar attacks. Snarl belongs there. And yeah, Optimus Prime doesn't belong there either. Who did I have? Who was there? Who was there? I don't even remember who I had there. Now we'll go with Optimus Prime. We'll go Zone 12. Let's see what Star Saber could do with Zone 12. So I know a lot of people are saying they solo Zone 12 with Star Saber. I've never actually attempted that. And oh, it looks like if I pull this off, I'm going to get some pretty nice resources coming back. Alright, so what would be a good direction to swipe? Let's see. That's not going to reach if I can get to the headquarters. Maybe off to the side over here, go out after this laser. And back across over here to this. Because that would be good, because it'd pick up all those ability points. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try that.
Now, reap the whirlwind.
And see, being a headquarters 16, I can actually pull off 2 of Star Saber's abilities just straight. So let's go ahead and come over here. Well, this is going to be tough because we got Mixed Master and Scourge coming out. But yeah, man, look at that. It took all that out. I gotta hope that I can get one more. Oh no, that's going to be tough because he's on the headquarters now, and he's going to be staying on that headquarters. Yeah. So okay, we'll drop his friends. We'll go help him out. Send Prime. Hey, everybody, go over this way. As soon as I saw Scourge come out, I was like, we're done. Bring everybody up here to this missile launcher. And that should get us a win. Okay, so probably not the best base to try to get a Star Saber because it was a little spread out and they had the 2 outposts right up there. So
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
Still, he did a heck of a lot of damage before he went down. Luke Bartel joining the stream saying, "What did I miss, dude? Dude, you missed a lot. You missed a lot. Cracked some crystals. 3 new 4 stars. And of course, we covered the news too. Oh yeah, Laser Optimus is asking to see the new bots that we got. Yeah, this is for Luke Bartel too, and anybody else who's joining late. And it's yo boy Eric. Oh, welcome, man. Those camel caps, those alternating caps, is super hard to read. I have no idea why you guys do that, but hey, you do you. So yeah, so there we are. We got Cheetor here. We got to pull the 4-star Cheetor out of a Cheetor crystal. Pulled a 4-star Sideswipe, also out of a Cheetor crystal. We pulled a 4-star Cosmos out of a Cosmos crystal. Craziness. Craziness. So you guys know what I'm going to be working on this weekend, right? I'm going to be working on this guy up here, too. He's, I need to get him. I need to get him a little more. So I have been working on Cheetor a little bit. That's why if you see me go into the battle,
Autobots, roll out.
That's why Cheetor is still sitting there by himself with the lead of 1. So we'll go do that. We'll solo zone 9 with him. See, Eric's asking, I watch your vids sometimes. How do you get the Decepticons? Well, if you're going to get the Decepticons on the same account, once you get to headquarters level 8, it opens up a feature called Factions, to where you can start collecting Decepticons on the same account. If you want a completely separate Decepticon base, then you have to have a separate device with a separate login. So like 2 different iOS devices or 2 different Google devices or 1 of each. That's how you have to do that. Okay, so where's the best way to go over here? Probably start over here.
Reap the whirlwind.
And I know Sunstreaker Waza does this all the time. And basically, once you get him in there, you just keep him in his attack mode, because he just tears up these defenses, and for whatever ability points that you use, he basically gets them back for you. And then some. And of course, by doing damage, he also heals himself too. So all this damage that he's taking from this laser, from this missile launcher, he's healing himself. And I help him out by having a rejuvenate core on him too, so. Worst thing that could happen right here is get stunned. Oh, he got that shock tower out before he got stunned. Okay, so that was good. Oh, let's get this done. He's down to about half health because he was stunned. But watch, he'll be back. He'll be back. And he's on this headquarters now. I'm surprised, honestly, that that mortar's actually hitting him. But look how he's taking that headquarters down like it's nothing. And plenty of ability points left. Boom! A 4-star is going to be able to do that eventually. Not right now, he's just level 1, level 1.
Well done.
That 4-star probably can't even take out a level 1 base right now by himself. Big Bronze Rim saying that's where you send in Springer. That's right, yeah. It's habit collecting all of that stuff. Oh, Eric's saying you started a week ago. Oh, you got a ways to go, man. So stick with the one account. Don't worry about if you chose Autobots. Stay with the Autobots. Don't worry about the Decepticons right now. Grow your Autobot account and level your Autobots. Get stronger. As soon as you can join an alliance, an active alliance, join that alliance. Participate in that alliance because that is the best way to get resources that you need, like 3- and 4-star shards. In this weekend's event, if you're in an alliance, every time your alliance hits 7,000 points, all of you get a crystal with a chance to get one of the Sentius twins, a 2, a 3, or a 4-star. So you definitely want to be in an alliance, and you definitely want to participate with the alliance. That's how you grow. So good luck to you, my friend, and just come on back here Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock. We're here talking about Transformers Earth Wars all the time. We got a lot of good people in the chat, shows up all the time. A lot of high-level players. And let's see. What was I going to... Yeah, you can hop over to our Non-Toxic Gamers band channel. I'm throwing a link in the description. It's another app for your phone. You can hop in there. We've got a couple of chat rooms for Transformers Earth Wars. And you can go over there. You can find me. You can find a few other people in there. And we can probably help you out there too. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and that bell icon to be notified anytime I go live. Wednesday nights, definitely 8 p.m. Sometimes 7:47 because I hit a button too early, like tonight. And I am going to try to start putting out some more videos or having some more streams per week, so it's more than just this one. I got to work out the plan to make it sustainable, because I don't want to, because I did that Predaking week a while back and that was fun, but man, that was a lot of work. And so I definitely need to try to plan these things out a little bit to where it's not to where I can do that more often. And have it be actually fun and not feel so much like not like a job. Say, Destroyed DHD, thank you for the subscription. See, I knew that subscription link would work. Thank you, my friend. And we'll be seeing you next time and every other time that we do this. So, yeah, Big Bronze Rim is saying I did see that. That was amazing. I don't have the screenshot of it, but I think his name was Prime Stark. This guy got a 5-star Elita 1. Okay, 5-star Elita 1. Came out on Thursday. As soon as it opened, pretty much all these guys have been saving 5-star shards. As soon as they had that new crystal in there, boom. There were guys out there, got opened 3, 4, 5-star crystals, got the whole row. This guy, Prime Stark, he got a 5-star Elita 1. And in 53 hours, he maxed her out. Level 60, level 10 ability. 53 hours. You're like, oh yeah, he spent a lot of money. Yeah, but you know what? He did tons of battles too. I guarantee you that dude did more battles in 53 hours than you've probably done in the entire game to get to level 60. Depends on what level you are in the game. But that's one of the common misconceptions is you think, it's like, oh yeah, you spend a lot of money, then you can get your bots maxed out. Well, you spend money to get the bots, but to level them to the level that these people have is tons of work. Tons and tons of work. Thousands of battles. Thousands of battles. If we go look at the stat, if you tap on your avatar, you can see your stats. So you can see right now, over 875 days and 4 hours, I have won 16,654 battles. that is small change compared to a lot of battles that these top players with these super high level bots have. Big Bron's been saying is 4 super battle bundles, which was those go for $100. Gives you 30,000 coins and 500 fuel cells. So he went through all of that, and that's 100 battles each. So that's 400 battles there. Plus he probably spent all 30,000 of those coins on cooldowns and more fuel cells. So that's and just even more than just the spending and stuff like that. Just having the dedication to sit there and do that is just absolutely amazing. And well, I was going to say my hat's off and actually literally do that, but then it would take my headphones go flying. I don't want to do that. But my hat is figuratively off to Prime Stark for actually maxing out Elite 1 in 53 hours. It's absolutely amazing. So, all right, guys. Well, since we started early, we've actually hit our time, and I think it's time to be getting out of here. And so, one last call: if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you can be notified anytime that we go live. We're here Wednesdays at 8 p.m. right here on my Engineer Hoist channel, and that's gonna do it. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends. Thanks for watching.